Hunter can put 1 day since last commit. Hey, what's up, everyone? I didn't know that we had started this thing, Jay. Welcome to the Sooner Surge podcast that tells it like it is. Last time we were live for a Sooner Sports Talk was 2 nights ago, Jay. And the request was by the Surgeaholics. They said, hey, can Hunter get a ticker across the bottom of the screen saying that when the last time was, you got a 2026 class commit? It only took a day, and then they get one. Now, I'm not going to be like a lot of people and sit here and go googly-eyed over it all. He's a 3-star. Jandreau, safety, a physical safety, 6'1", 185, Jay. He does have a brother, Bo Jandreau, that is in the same class as him, I believe. Hunter, you can correct me if I'm wrong. He's a linebacker, and I think they're both scheduled to take a visit to OU on June 20th. So, yeah. So that's kind of the latest football. They do get a commitment in that class. I think that makes 5 for the 2026 class now.
What's up?
Not much.
Sorry, I had a little technical difficulty there.
So did I. We started. I didn't even know it started yet, Jay.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah. What's Wednesday, man? Happy Wednesday to you.
Yeah, you too. Hey, Ron, I think it was actually USC, Washington, Georgia Tech. Bama was not on that list that I saw.
Hey, USC lost a big-time linebacker commit, I believe, decommitted. And that's the thing. We can sit here and talk recruiting, commit, decommit. I don't know. It's hard to keep up with all of it, dude. It is.
I agree, Chester. If this was 3 or 4 years ago, we would all be in absolute panic mode, freaking out. But the way of the
I think there's still people in panic mode freaking out, Jeremy.
Oh, there probably are, Jay. Because
there's not a probably to it. There are people.
Yeah, Boston with the big win tonight. They're still in it, Jay.
Yeah, I kind of figured they'd win at home. You got Tatum being out. They were going to rise up to the occasion. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter, in my opinion, really what sport it is. When you have a team that's coming off a championship, until they are on their last heartbeat and it's over.
Well, they are. It's an elimination game.
Well, and that's right. But at least until they're actually beat in 4 games, you don't rule teams like that out. You just can't.
One of the hardest things to do is eliminate someone, Jay.
Correct. You can't rule them out. I mean, you never know, man.
Yeah. I mean, there's people that I've seen have compared Jandreau to the likes of some of safeties of the past who have just been known for their physicality. I've read a couple of articles who think he may play cheetah, Jay, that he would fit well there.
What do you think, he's underrated or what? I mean, he's 3-star, correct?
Yeah, I'm just not going to sit here and
I don't know. I haven't watched enough.
He's a game changer yet. Like, I don't really do that with a lot of recruits anyway, Jay.
Yeah, I haven't seen his tape. I did see that. I don't know if you saw this. This is pretty cool. I mean, I know it means nothing for football except athletic freak, but did you see Michael Pasusi dunking the ball?
I did not, Jay.
It was on Twitter today, Instagram.
Haven't been on the yet.
Dude's got some hops.
Dude needs to be playing. Dude needs to be starting, Jay.
He's got some absolute hops.
Dude needs to be starting this year, Jay.
He won't be starting game 1, Jeremy. Not going to happen.
What's interesting is, so on the offensive side of things, let's just get right into it tonight. I think there's several things we can sit here and talk about. Yeah, it does say he's explosive down post. That's exactly what it says. On the offense, you have so many new faces and a lot more youth, or at least unproven. On the defense, you got veterans across the board. One of those that I'm so excited about is Kendall Daniels, Jay. I've talked a lot about it. It's the 2 Kendalls themselves, Kendall Daniels, Kendall Dolby, Jay.
Yep. Both of them. Well, I think the Dolby stuff came out where there was a little, I don't know if it was like a little excerpt, a video about his coming back this year and coming back from injury. He says the kind of healing process was hard at first, kind of feeling like he's getting back to his old self. the true test is going to be when he gets out there in the field in the game situation and see
what
that looks like.
Yeah, he'll be playing on the back end, Jay. He's not going to be playing on the line, do you think?
You mean as far as Cheetah?
Yeah.
I don't know, Jerm.
I
would think
from what I've heard, that'll be Kendall Daniels mostly. Am I lagging or you?
I'm not lagging. At Cheetah you're talking about?
Yeah, and there was talk of Reggie Powers, Jay. Do you think Reggie Powers fits in as a backup Cheetah or a guy who's going to play on the back end?
I don't know, man. I really don't.
Because the other guy, so, I mean, you got 3 guys who came in together pretty much. That was Reggie Powers, Boganowski, and Hardy.
Yep.
You're hearing a whole lot about Hardy. You heard some about Powers. Of course, Boganowski is the headhunter. But I agree, Grey God. And I think Powers will be a backup Cheetah. And Dolby will be, nickel, corner, other things. Powers, I think, does maybe make that move up. And Hardy stays on the back end of safety.
Chuck says wherever the coaches see fit to put him, he will.
Yeah, that's how it works, Chuck. That's right.
I think Powers will do good no matter where they put him. Hey, over under win total via Circus Sports 7. You taking the over under or will it be pushed? I'm taking the over because I'm taking 8 wins.
I'm taking 8 at least.
So I'm taking the over on that, Colin. What would you take, Colin? Chat. What would y'all think?
36 total TDs. 12 games. That's 3 a game. Man, I'd take about right at that.
You're going to have some games when they don't play anybody, he'll rush for 1 or 2.
You're going to have some where he gets 4 or 5, some where he gets 2. I would say probably right around that number.
Yeah, Chuck's got 8 plus 2. I'm with you, Chuck. I got to go more than 7 wins.
Playoffs, no excuses, Chester says. Jen says the over, and I got to ask Jen, how is the knee recovery coming along? How's rehab going? Hope it's going well and the pain is lessened.
I don't know how many wins they're going to have, but if you're asking me if I had money to put down and I would take 7 or above, I would pick the above. I don't know if that's going to be
absolutely would.
I don't know what that's going to be, but if I was putting money on it, I would think they're going to get more than 7. That's kind of where I'm at. But you know what? I don't know. But that's where I'm leaning. I'm leaning to the positive side.
I didn't get to see any tonight, but I saw Cousin Shane was on something tonight. OU thing. I didn't.
Really?
Yeah,
I've been MIA, man. I have no clue what's going on.
I don't remember it just popped up on my phone that Cousin Shane was joining some OU. I don't remember who it was.
Nice. BB only.
I agree. He should be. Absolutely.
Playoffs or bust return trip.
Or you could change that to playoffs are gone. Playoffs are gone. Cousin Shane was on JP and Trav's show. That's where it was.
I like Cousin Shane a lot. I do.
I like Cousin Shane a lot as well. I like SEC Mike a lot, Jay.
Yeah. The JP and Trav show. What else is going on, Jerm? You got OU softball starts Friday.
Yep, that's 5 o'clock. Regional, Boston University in town. They're scared. They're going, whoa. You've got the Thunder tomorrow night trying to close it out. Yeah, Jay, it's a good sport. It's a good sports time. Since it's not football season, but it's a really good sports time.
Couple things. I'll get to Thunder in a minute. Did you see OU's basketball non-conference schedule?
Gonzaga,
Nebraska. Who was the other one? Gonzaga, Nebraska. There was one other team that's really good in there.
I don't remember who it was, Jay.
Gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Somebody will know it within the next 3.
Was it Michigan? No.
Hey, Austin, we're glad you found this channel, bud.
Marquette. It's Marquette.
We're glad you found this channel too. Hey, let me get to the Thunder thing. Do you listen to Sports Animal in the afternoons, Jim Traber? I know you do.
I don't. I used to, Jay. I never have time because I'm not at work.
I was busy today, but I had it on, and I guess he was really taking a lot of backlash from callers, and I guess maybe Sam Humphrey got into it a little bit about the Thunder. I don't know. Basically, they were calling Jim Traber a Thunder hater because he was like basically saying they got to play better. They're not going to advance anymore. And I don't know. I don't know if anybody was there. I didn't catch it all, so I didn't know what it was all.
Well,
but Jay, I felt kind of like I was him a little bit because I think people come at me as being a Thunder hater too.
No, Jay, obviously they have to play better in a lot of areas. I don't know that Minnesota is going to be able to play the zone that Denver plays. And I think they're going to try to man the Thunder, and that's the biggest mistake you can do. Hey, if OU
have the guys that can do it, though.
No, they can't man the Thunder.
They got one of the better defenders. I think the big argument was this. The big argument was a lot of Thunder fans before this series said Denver's not any good defensively. Thunder will torch them.
They would have torched them, but they're playing the zone. Hey, if OU stumbles against Michigan, I'm absolutely worried about the season. If they stumble against Michigan, I'm absolutely worried about the season.
So you agree with Sooner Cowboys there?
Hey, Greg, I love how you say keeping it real isn't hating, but people often see it like that, especially people in this chat. Are you one of those people? Because you actually used the words hate that I was hating SGA. You used the words because I was calling it like it was. So maybe you're referring to yourself. I don't know. I'm just curious on that one. The word was, I don't know why Jeremy hates SGA, which I don't at all. Playing great.
Minnesota will be an easier series than Denver. I don't know, man. I just don't know about that.
I don't think it'll be an easier series. Now, what they don't have, Jay, is a guy who's done it before, like the Joker. Anthony Edwards is a really, really good player. Has not done it before yet. Yeah, I was talking about Game 5. I mean, I was talking about it would have been game 4 where you said I hated SGA. Horrible take, man. Horrible. He just didn't play well.
Looks like probably the T-Wolves are going to close.
He played good, but not great. He made a lot of mistakes.
T-Wolves are going to close that series out tonight.
Buddy looks horrible. And he was guarding Ant-Man, which is not a good matchup for Buddy. I'm just saying.
Boy, what is the deal? Him and Jimmy Butler just don't get along, do they?
No, you said it's all troll, Jay.
When did I say that?
You and Hunter and everyone said it's trolling. They love each other.
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
Trolling?
You said he's joking, Germ. It's funny.
I didn't say that, but it might be
true.
I didn't say that.
They are friends, Hunter says. It's a joke, man. 62-47. And hey, I know this isn't a Thunder Live, so I don't want to sit there and argue with you, Greg God. But ask SGA. He didn't pass well that game. He tried to play hero ball. He didn't finish. He was a leading scorer. No one said he can't score. He wasn't great in that game. That's all I said. It doesn't mean I hate him, though. I'm just letting you know I don't hate SGA, Greg God. I'm just answering your comment there. Joker at the top of the free throw line, orchestrating the offense is so much harder to guard than Ant's ISO. I will agree with that. You're not going to have to bring 2 or 3 guys at Ant-Man. Dort himself can try to contain him best he can. J-Dub, I think, can hang with him. And the other thing is, Gobert is not going to come out and guard Chet Holmgren. He's going to blow by Gobert. So there are some matchups I think that they can exploit, but they got to get by Denver first. You don't want Denver coming back to OKC, guys. So anyway, yeah, I'm not going to sit here and talk Thunder all night on this because we have Thunder Lives to do that with. But I'm curious in the chat what everyone's – if you're all – I'm going to give you 3 words, and when Jay gets on there, I'll give you the 3 words, okay? And you're simply going to type in which word you're going to say, okay? Here's the words. This is about the newest commit. Look at this down at the bottom. Day since OU football last recruit, 2026. 1 day. Hey, kudos to Sooner Shirts. I guess we changed it. Niko, Jandreau, the safety. You know, we put something on the bottom of the screen, and then it happens, Jay. I'm going to give 3 words. I want everyone to kind of label Niko Jandreau's commitment, okay? Excited. There's a word. Are you excited about that commitment? Are you? Is it an underwhelming commitment? So you have an exciting, underwhelming, or jag?
I don't know enough about him, Jerm, but
I'm not going to say he's a jag, but I could say a little underwhelming. Like I'm not head over heels with him.
Hey, I did not see Josh Pate and Jim Nagy. So, I believe that Mateer is really good with his vision. I do. Excited because it's their first one that needed it. Yeah.
It is the first. Isn't it the first defensive commit?
Could it kind of be all of the above?
It could be. Isn't he the first defensive commit of the class? All the others are offensive.
Possibly.
I thought that's right, but I don't know. I don't follow it enough. Hunter says yes, so it is. Hunter says yes, so it is.
Jag means just a guy. Just a guy.
I thought it's just another guy.
I thought it was just a guy.
I think Jag is just another guy.
I'm saying it's just a guy.
I'm saying it's just another guy.
I'm saying it's just a guy.
Let AI Hunter tell us who's right. Let's see. Always. That's who I am, Jay.
Of course, man. Of course you're going to
brag. Guy, man.
Yeah, you are dead right about Joker last night. Joker, weren't you?
And you were dead right about the Thunder.
You were dead right that he can. There is no way he's going
to win close games. Too young to win close games.
There is zero.
Too young to win close games.
There is.
Hey, someone watched our Thunder.
There is zero chance he can score 40.
A new viewer watched our Thunder show last night and said, "This show has the potential to be a good show, except you guys talk over each other all the time." I thought it was hilarious.
It wasn't me talking.
Chester's response to that guy was brilliant. Chester said, "Just wait till football season."
Well, I'm not the one that talks over anybody. I can tell you.
No, you're not, Jay. You're because you don't really have a lot of passion, so it's hard for you.
I absolutely do. I just wait my turn. Yeah. Hey, more than just a guy. There you go. Does OU's 2026 class finish inside top 25?
Yes, it will.
Better. Gary Sanders says, thanks for joining us, Gary. Says Nagy said another hire coming with more NFL experience than he has. Yeah, he's still trying to build out his staff a little bit. So,
hey, Dowpost, I get what you're saying, Dowpost, that sometimes stars are misassigned. There's been really good 3-star guys. There's been really bad 5-star guys. So 6 Vote Chevy said he's excited about the commit. Yeah, I do like the possibility of getting his brother too, Jay. Look, what Niko Jandreau is going to bring is physicality. If you watch his tape, physical. He's a West Coast guy from Arizona. I think he's a top. I don't remember safety out of Arizona. Top 17 maybe safety out of Arizona. He's a physical guy. He's a guy who's going to hit you, maybe tear the ball loose. And he's got a brother, Bo Jandreau, who's a linebacker, who's a 3-star. Both visiting on June 20th. But 918 says it's really not about the stars. 918 is just talking about the depth that they have at that position.
Jag, just a guy.
No, you're wrong, Jay.
Just a guy. Hey, I got a trivia question. Check out the FanStop, thefanstop.com. Code SURGE, 10% off your first 3 months. They got awesome stuff. They got hats, they got shirts, officially licensed OU gear. Check them out, thefanstop.com. While we're on Jag, just a guy, while we're on that, I am looking for, this is the trivia question. I'm looking for a TV sitcom.
Sitcom?
What?
A TV sitcom?
A TV sitcom.
Okay.
Not with the word jag in it, but it's got the word guy and girl in it.
That's so easy.
Mid-90s, probably.
Maybe early 2000s.
That's the trivia question.
Remember Perfect Strangers? Balky.
Yeah. By the way, this show that I'm talking about had a big time actor in it as one of his first roles. It's not Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets World, no. I love that show, though. It's one of the reasons I became an educator, Mr. Feeney.
I want to get to a comment in a minute after the answer's done. Boy Meets World was great.
Oh, it was amazing.
There
it is. Soonerthron.
Soonerthron got it. 2 guys, a girl, and a pizza place. The star of that show, Mr. You know it, Jerm?
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. Not just a guy. He's a pretty known guy. Hey, I got to get to this comment. Fence riding, Jay. Pick a side. You Thunder or a Nugget. I picked Denver to win the series. I have. Yes.
But you're a Thunder fan.
I'm a 6'4" Chevy. I am a believer. If you're a fan of a team, you can still pick them to lose games. I don't know. Maybe you guys don't believe that, but I do. Just because I'm an OU fan, they're not going 12-0 next year. I'm not picking them to go 12-0. Are you, Germ?
No.
Does that mean you're not a fan?
No.
Okay. That's what I thought.
We've never done a Cowboy live show. Now, we could, but we just haven't. We don't know how many Cowboy fans are out there.
I get too frustrated, man.
Ryan Reynolds was a linebacker at OU. Trivia question. What number did Ryan Reynolds wear at OU?
Oh, that's
different
easy.
Ryan Reynolds. But what number did he wear?
That's
so easy.
It's easy.
There it is.
Dalpost.
3, number 8. That's it.
Dalpost with the trivia answer right there.
Hey, I think we need to start doing the trivia where we're keeping track and keeping a tally and giving a prize out. We got to go back to that.
Well, let's do it then, Jerm.
Giving away a shirt or giving away a gift card, or we got to go back to that.
Do it, Jerm. Step up, man.
I am going to, Jay. I'm going to start.
Step up to the plate, man. Jay, you said you don't know anything about him, but you label him a Jag.
Did you label him a Jag, Jay?
I didn't label him a Jag, did I?
No, I think we were just talking.
I think my exact words were, I don't know enough about him. But
yeah. Hey, I got news flash for everyone out there. No one can call him a Jag until he plays. He may be elite, or he may not be very good. That's how all players are. Some people get overhyped and they're nothing. Some people get underhyped and they're elite. And some people just are what exactly as Denny Green said, the late Denny Green, exactly who he thought they were.
Hey, 918 says 4 and 8, actually, as far as the numbers for Ryan Reynolds. He was number 4 as well. So,
Jay, would you rather have a physical safety or a guy who's just a ball hawk and is going to make big time plays in the passing game?
I think you need a little bit of both, Jerm.
Yeah, I do like physicality from the safety.
Hey, the
Some
biggest
of OU's best safeties were physical. Everidge, Roy Williams, Tony Jefferson, a lot of guys.
Ron would rather have a ball hawk. And maybe as an OU fan, you'd rather have a ball hawk because that's the guy
What would you consider Bowman?
I kind of consider him as a ball hawk the year ago. But
I agree. I don't think his physicality was elite.
Hey, last 5-star to go in the first round for Oklahoma. I'm trying to think.
Tommy Harris?
Adrian Peterson? Kyler. Kyler was a 5-star.
Kyler. Jay's a Nugget.
So, in a Nugget?
Yep, you're a Nugget.
I agree with Perryman says, Jay, you're a pretty smart cat, but I think you're wrong on Denver. I disagree with this. I think I'm not a pretty smart cat, so I disagree with you there. I'm not pretty smart.
You're not a cat.
But I do think I'm right on Denver. So,
in what way?
I think they win the series.
So they're going to win the last 2 games in a row.
I've picked them to win the series. I'm not changing it now.
But I'm asking you right now, are they going to win the last 2 games?
Well, let's see. They're down 3-2. I'm picking them to win the series. That means they have to win Game 6 and Game 7. Correct. You heard me right.
If a truth serum was put in you right now, I don't think it would come out saying Denver in 7. If there's a truth serum put in you right now, we'd pull that thing out and it would say Thunder in 6. I know it. You just won't change your pick, and I give you kudos to that.
Jeremy,
but there's no way in your mind, in your heart of hearts, you think they're going to beat them twice. You don't.
Jeremy, will you listen to me for a second?
Now they might beat them, but there's no way in your heart of hearts you actually think that.
When you're done, I'll finish. Are you done?
Yeah, go ahead, Jay.
And I'll get to Hunter here too. I picked Denver to win this series because of a few reasons. One, and I went down this road before.
Not why you picked them to win after last night. 2 games left.
You tell me out of Game 2, what game has the Thunder looked really good in?
They haven't, and they're up 3-2.
Exactly, and it could change like that.
Jokic's made everything. He was blindfolded, walking a tightrope, elephants, circus, everything. He's doing circus, Olay. He's walking across. He's shoving. He's doing everything. Dipsy-doo, buckaroo, jacking up over Shenaroo. Guess what? Swish, swish. Jamal Murray was lighting the place up. They almost had to call the fire department. They were so on fire, and guess what? They still lost. They still lost. They lost. After all that, they lost. Shots at last 2. They're not gonna go 3 games in a row shooting that well. Sorry. I'm done, Jay.
Cool. I mean, I'm just telling you, that's where I'm at with it. So I'm not. I think a lot of people think Thunder's just going to go in there and beat them in Game 6 and it'll be over. And it could be. I'm not sitting there saying the Thunder can't win it next game and it's over. I'm not saying that at all. All I'm saying is as a Thunder fan, I want to see the Thunder beat a team like this that has won a championship. That's gonna get me to say, okay, this team might be ready.
I agree.
But until that happens,
let me ask you this: if the Thunder somehow find a way, if they just, and I agree, Austin, I don't want Game 7.
How's that a big time fence-sitting answer? I'm picking Denver.
Why do you have to respond to everything? That's what you always tell me. Why you got to respond to everything, man? Oh, when they come at you, you respond, don't you? You get on me every night, Jeremy. Why do you got to respond to everything? Coming at you is a little different. Now, listen, Jay. If they beat the Nuggets, if the Thunder somehow figure out a way, if Mark Daigneault gets out of the way, if Shea figures this out, if they just somehow pull one out of the hat and beat Denver, are you picking against Minnesota?
I'm not. I don't know.
Yeah, you're not going to.
I don't know yet, Jerm. Hey,
you just said if they win a series against a team that's won a championship, I
probably would pick the OKC over Minnesota.
Youth again, youth.
No, it's not. Listen, I'm with Platone here.
I think Minnesota's a very tough matchup.
I'm with Platone here.
Harder than Denver.
I'm with Platone. Thunder skeptic to Thunder believer. I have the last 2 games. They've proved me wrong. They have. But I just want to see him finish this series off, man. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Who doesn't? I agree. But I think they need to get it in Game 6, and if they do, I'll be at the airport to greet them with my 10-year-old and my 7-year-old.
Thunder believer picking them to lose.
Hey, Hunter, you can pick them to lose as a Thunder fan and Thunder believer.
Well, what I think's hilarious is the ones that sit are picking them to win and saying, I got Thunder in 7 over. Like, I'm going to pick. How many would you? If it started tomorrow, Minnesota, OKC, what do you got? Thunder winning how many?
I would probably go 6 again against Minnesota.
So you think it'd be a tough series? So games could go either way.
Every series is tough.
So games could go either way. So don't act like an idiot when somebody says they're picking against the Thunder. If you got them going 7 games against a team,
I said 6, and every NBA series is like this.
Yeah, it could go either way, could it not, Jerm?
Right, but the better team wins.
So why do people laugh at me when I pick against them and if it's going to go either way?
I don't know. I could say the same thing for a lot of people.
Maybe I pick against the Thunder because Denver has guys like Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic that have been there, done that. That's all it is, Jim, for me. And you saw what Jokic did the other night when it was a big time game.
And they lost. That's why I'm picking him to win tomorrow.
Jeremy, he has no help, dude. That team is
right. So you're kind of.
They should not have been.
That's why I'm picking the Thunder, Jay.
Jeremy, that game they should not have been within 10 or 20 points of the Thunder.
They made everything they shot, Jay. The Thunder turned it over every time they had it down the floor. What are you talking about?
I'm not I'll stop talking.
Yeah, let's move on. How long do we give Jim Nagy to build and evaluate the roster before we evaluate it? You've got to give him at least minimum of a year, full year, minimum, to see who he lets go of.
You need more than a year. You need more than a year. You need a couple years.
Well, you can't even begin to evaluate till a year, though.
No, I agree, but you need a couple years to see what his strategy is and everything like that. So
I will say this, Dalpos, Jim Nagy's not going to be who holds the team together. That's what a coach does. Now, Jim Nagy can keep guys there because of money. That might keep them there, but that's not, in my opinion, holding together. When I hear the term holding together, I'm thinking of glue and just being that person who they want to be there for the right guy, for that guy. Hey, are the phone lines open?
No, but we can open them, Jerm.
Yeah, let's open them.
Hey,
up.
Can I get the whole thing about the Thunder here? I am a huge, massive Thunder fan. You know what? I could show you pictures of me and my son back in the KD days, holding pictures up, posters during the game, watching the playoff game. My son, after KD left the Thunder, he didn't want to buy any more KD shoes. I'm a huge Thunder fan. Okay? And I do watch the games. But maybe it's because I'm a nervous Thunder fan. I want them to succeed, but
yeah, I think you want to. I agree, Jay.
I see Denver there, and I'm like, I don't know if I can.
You're setting yourself up for less disappointment if you pick Denver. That's kind of what it is.
Well, no, I'm just not. I want to see what it is. Do it in the playoffs. That's it, Germ. When was the last time they won a big time playoff series?
I didn't say they have, Jay.
So that's what I'm waiting on.
Hey, Austin. We watched every one of those Super Bowls. We were about 13. In those years, we were between the ages of 13 and 17 in those five years. So, yeah, we watched them. We loved it. Nate Newton, Larry Allen.
What was your favorite one?
I mean, the Bills one was great because it was a blowout.
Which Bills one?
The Pittsburgh one was one of my favorites.
Yeah, it was a good one. The Leon Lett game, I actually liked. That game, it was a blowout, but he got the ball stripped at the 1 yard line.
Hey, Greg God, if the Thunder win the entire championship, he's the best Thunder of all time. It's not even close.
I agree.
Until that happens, he's going to be on the same level. Hey, and I know J-Dub wasn't great last night, but did you see his final stats? He had like 13, 8, 5, and 3. I mean, it was...
Has to be if he wins him a title. Blake says completely agree 918. Sadly, we have can't make a decent call in the last decade at AD. People on the Joe C stuff. If BV got fired, I don't want to go down that road. I do love Barry Switzer. Who doesn't love Barry Switzer?
Who doesn't love Barry? Yeah, the whole streaming stuff and all the ESPN, it's crazy stuff, man. Money.
Hey, we didn't talk about something. By the way, I think that package is going to be like $29.99, but we didn't talk about this. And Hunter laughed when I said this because he's a young guy. Now, I'm sure we got age differences on this chat, and I want to know people's opinions because this was pretty funny when we were talking about it. I said NBC, the NBA on NBC, it's coming back. Michael Jordan's going to be an analyst on there. I said NBC is the best it's been as far as NBA coverage. I said it's going to be the best one next year. Hunter disagrees. What do you think? He said NBA's trash.
ESPN's not any good. I like TNT because they've been around a while. I think Ernie Johnson is one of the best of all time.
But
However,
will they be good on ESPN? I don't think it'll be as good.
do what?
Those guys won't be as good on ESPN.
I don't think so as either. I think NBC.
Confirmed.
You go back to like who all they have? Ahmad Rashad. They had he's on fire. Marv Albert's one of the best of all time.
Yeah, they had a. And what are your thoughts about this? I don't remember who had this thought.
NBC is legendary. Yeah.
I don't remember. Some guy, I don't remember who it was. It was an analyst talking about this. The reason he thinks Michael Jordan is doing this. Have you seen this?
No, I haven't.
This guy's thought, I don't remember who it was that said this. His thought is that LeBron's getting ready to retire. And that Michael Jordan's trying to make his name still relevant to like the young generation who doesn't know who he is. So he's going to do the analyst thing to kind of keep him. So these young cats are just like 8 to 10 years old coming up. They're going to know Michael Jordan because they know him from The Last Dance, but they don't really know him from playing because people don't watch back then. I think he'll be great on there. And I haven't heard him as an analyst, but I think he'll be good. He will be.
Hey, sorry, TNT took a massive step backward when they brought Dwight Howard on. It's a big step.
Wait, what is the deal with that?
It's a size 18, so not only was it a step backwards, it was a big step backwards because he wears about size 18. It was bad.
What was the reasoning that Kenny and Shaq had the night off last night?
I don't know, Jay. I don't know what their reasons were when they were off. I didn't call. Hey, Shaq, I haven't talked to you in a while, bud. In fact, I've never met you, but just curious, Shaq, Kenny, why were you guys off last night during the Thunder game? Please, I don't know why they were off.
No, but I thought it was funny they had Jalen Rose.
I like Jalen Rose.
No, but they had him and Dwight Howard, and they did the exact same thing that Kenny and Shaq does. It was
and because you just said it, I'm going to say it right now. For the first point of the newest trivia challenge, by the way, it starts right now. All the ones who got a trivia point yesterday or a week ago, guess what?
Preseason. That was
preseason. Starts right now. First one to get it gets the first point. Hunter will be keeping track. We're going till the end of May. We'll have a winner. It's about 15 days left. Okay, here we go. You have to get all of them. Every single one of them, or you don't get the credit. Since you mentioned Jalen Rose, give me the 4 other members of the Fab Five. Fab Five.
You have to get them all in the same.
Not Jalen Rose. Give me the other 4 names of the Fab Five in Michigan.
I know, right?
First recipient of a point for the new trivia challenge from May 15th through 30th.
Do they have to get it in the same comment?
Yes, it's got to be in the same comment.
I think I already know it, but I think
you should know it.
I think some people get it pretty quick.
It should be pretty quick. They're the Fab Five, Jay.
Fair.
I don't care if Dwight Howard was an NBA All-Star. He's not good on TV, in my opinion.
He's better than some of them. But Paul Pierce, not a fan.
Weber, Howard, King, Jackson. Colin gets it. He even put Rose in there. There it is. Colin McPherson, 1 point. You are in the really early lead of the trivia challenge that will run from tonight all the way through May.
And the 2 guys on there that you don't talk about much are Jimmy King and Ray Jackson.
Correct.
But they were good in their own right, man.
I got another trivia question.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
This is going to be a little tricky one. Using that, hey, leave that comment up there. Using that comment. Okay? That comment there. There are 2 other really good NBA players if you combine names.
Oh, my gosh.
It's the great question. 2 other NBA players, by combining forming different names, you'll get it in there from that chat right there. 2 great ones. Really good players.
Great.
Really good players, yeah, Jay.
I wouldn't call them great.
When you hear who they are, you might. You don't know them?
I know them.
Really, Jay? You know both of them?
Sure. Yeah, I know one right now.
Chris Jackson.
I wouldn't call him great.
He was really good.
Really good and great are totally different.
And who's the other one's even better than Chris Jackson. Sooner Thrawn gets a point.
I disagree on the other one.
What?
I think he was good. Not really good, not great.
Okay. I think he was really good.
If it's the guy I'm thinking of, he's an announcer now for college basketball.
I don't know if he's an announcer or not, but they were both Chris Jackson and this guy were really, really good players.
Same last name, correct?
Why are you giving it away?
Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious. He's not.
Nope, that's not correct, Aaron, even though King is there because Stacy is not there.
This guy was not
really good, Jay.
He was not really good. I think he was good.
Right now, Colin gets a point. Sooner Thrawn gets a point. And we'll see who gets the last point of the night.
There it is. Dalpo's
Jimmy Jackson. Jimmy Jackson was really good NBA player.
Average. He's average.
Go look at it. Pause for a second. I'll be back.
Oh, germ. Michael Jackson, correction says. I bet he averaged 15 a game in the NBA. I mean, it's good. I don't think it's really good. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's really good or great. I think it's good. Hey, Jag, there it is. Jag, just a guy, Jimmy Jackson. Colin says, Colin, I saw this tweet somewhere, bud. Who put this tweet out there? Was this, who was this? Ryan Clark? Somebody put this tweet out there. Who was it? It was wow. Hey, beep, 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 beep. Breaking news.
Yeah, breaking news is right.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
What's your breaking news?
Breaking news. 14 points a game is a really good player in the NBA. 14 points a game.
It absolutely is, Jay.
Really good NBA player.
You are. I'm not going to say what you are, but it's ridiculous. A guy averages 14.7 a game, and he's not a really good NBA player. I'm serious. That is a horrible take, Jay. No politics in chat.
Austin,
no politics. We don't do politics at all, and no cussing.
We keep it to sports only, bro, and no cussing. That's the way we usually
do it. Unbelievable, Jay. You're unbelievable.
Chris Broussard who said that, Colin.
Unbelievable.
Jerm, how's that unbelievable? Whatever, Jerm. You can turn your camera off. Now, Teresa makes a good point. I like it. Teresa, I would agree with this. Making it to an NBA, I think you're not a Jag. I'm not saying he is. What I'm saying is if you're counting NBA players, he's not really good player for NBA player standards. I think he's a good player. I don't think he's a really good player. I think he's a good player.
So 14.7, but 16 points a game is elite.
Who's 16 points a game?
Scottie Pippen. Scottie freaking Pippen.
Yeah, but Scottie Pippen was known more for his defense.
Jimmy Jackson was a really good NBA player, Jay.
I think we're getting a little mistaken here.
I never said he was elite.
I think just take the really out. I think you're right. He's a good player.
The fact that you made this whole spectacle about how great and right you were because he only averaged 14.7 in the NBA is bad.
Well, of course it's bad. It's going against what you said, Jerm.
I thought he's a really good player.
Jay without his hat, LOL. Did I take my hat off? I don't remember.
I have no idea, Jay.
Solid. That's Aaron. Aaron's bringing back the old solid.
Yeah, solid. He's solid.
Do me a solid.
Speaking of that, I haven't heard the Okie Lawn guy. He was the one that brought that argument.
I got a pet peeve I got to say tonight.
Bring it.
This drives me nuts to the point where I almost say something every time. This is something that the younger generation does. I absolutely cannot stand when I go to a restaurant or to get coffee when somebody calls me boss. I can't stand it.
Hey,
don't
boss. Go here. Don't go here.
Oh, hey, boss. You want any cream with that? Hey, boss. Thanks, boss.
Dutch Bros. Hey, big dog. Hey, what's up, big dog?
No, I don't mind big dog. And call me big dog, whatever you want. Big daddy. I don't care. Don't call me boss. Unless I'm your boss, that's fine. But if I'm not your boss, Blake calls people boss. Blake, you're probably young though. You're probably young.
Well, Jay, it's a young thing.
It's a younger generation thing.
Jay's backing down already because Blake said he called someone boss, so Jay's already backing down. He can't.
Why does boss bother you? I don't know.
What about this, Jay? Bruh.
I don't mind, bruh.
What?
I don't mind, bruh.
Yeah, I hate bruh worse. I hate bruh.
Because I could be your bruh. I'm not going to be your boss.
What?
Oh, my gosh. Thunder's done. Nuggets in 7. Gosh. Nuggets in 7 right there. Benjamin won't be at the game. It's over. They're undefeated when he goes.
Hey, was it a true story that Katy Perry was supposed to have a concert where the Denver Nuggets play the same night, tomorrow night? Or was that a scam thing I saw?
I don't know. There's a lot of scams out there, Jerm.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Road game.
She already did last week.
What's up, boss? What's up, boss? In fact, let me rephrase something, Blake.
Bud. What about little buddy?
Wait, let me replay something.
Bud.
Let me rephrase it. If you call me boss one time, hey boss, how's it going today? I'm fine with it. It's the over and over in the same order. Like, hey boss, yeah, thanks, boss. Hey, here's your change.
Now, hey,
that's when I don't like.
Kudos to Blake because he's not only saying that he says it, he's saying why he says it. He's explaining it.
And I get it.
That people got mad at Blake when he would say sir or ma'am, making them feel old. So he switched to boss to still convey respect.
And I get that.
Elaborate and explain it like that. That is kudos to Blake Horton.
And he agrees. Once is plenty. It's the ones that overdo it. That's it. And there's a lot of people like maybe it's where you go. Like there's certain coffee. You mentioned Dutch Brothers. There's some places they get in this habit of doing it. Quick Trip's kind of the same way. I'll have some Quick Trip people call me boss like over and over. I'm buying one thing. It literally takes one transaction. I don't need to be called boss 5 or 6 times during that.
Gregot says, hey, what's up, my man? Hey, my guy. Hey, my guy. Busting, no capping, on God. Yeah, this thing slaps, man. Dog water.
Yeah, part of the job. Wait, Hunter, please clarify.
Part of the job.
Part of the job is that they tell you to call people boss.
The only place that tells you what to say is Chick-fil-A when they say my pleasure, okay? Hey, yo. Hey, Jay, you know what all those words that I was using, people say skibbity, you know what all that's called? I just learned this. There's a term for it.
Slang?
Nope.
What's the term?
Brain rot.
Brain rot?
I think that's what it's called. Sooner Surge is busting boss, on God, no cap, okay, all that.
Never heard of brain rot. Except that's probably what your brain does most of the time.
Got that thing on gatekeep. I don't know if I'm using these terms right.
Not specifically about boss, but have to make you can make contacts without calling him boss 12 times in 5 seconds. You know what? This is another pet peeve right here. Big time pet peeve. You be the drive. Wait. I want you to be a drive-through customer. I'll be the drive-through window. I want you to order something and say that's it. Okay, go.
Okay. I already know what you're going to say.
Go ahead.
And that's it.
Hey, welcome to Raising Cane's. Can I get you some chicken today?
Yeah, I'll take a box combo and that's it.
You don't want a drink with that or anything extra?
No, that's it.
Would you like extra cane sauce?
No, that's it.
Any ketchup?
Okay, we get the point.
Yeah, the point is when I say that's it. I don't need you to then throw other things at me. Bothers me.
Hey, I don't like any of your mama jokes, so I see corrections take. I don't like any of your mama jokes. In fact, when I hear one, no one says another one to me. No one will ever repeat a your mama joke to me. I put an end to it quickly. Upside.
I know your answer to it, probably.
You do know my answer to it.
Yeah, I got it.
Hunter knows because in class I said it once.
Just give me the money. Don't do that.
I heard a great trick from McDonald's.
Hey, McDonald's.
I got a great trick for everyone at McDonald's.
Wait, real quick about McDonald's. You don't have to go order now. There's a little computer.
Hey, Jay, great trick at McDonald's. When you order fries, say no salt.
Why?
If you order French fries at McDonald's with no salt, guess what?
It'll be fresh.
Fresh fries, and then you pour salt on them. It's brilliant.
There you go. Hey,
we are way off topic. We're 50 minutes, and we haven't talked about.
I got to say one thing about food though before we close here. If anybody has a Hawaiian Bros, do you have one there, Jerm?
Never had it.
Hawaiian Bros is so good, and literally, you order at the drive-thru. By the time you get to the window, the food's there, hot and fresh. Every time.
It's good. Matt said, wow, whoa. What's happening? Yeah, just a second. Hey, yeah, I just check. We got something going on here. It's crazy night. Matt Rhodes. Yeah, I'm just on the live. Yeah, let me read it to you. OU 35, Michigan 13. Yeah, no, that's what it says. It says Matt Rhodes, OU 35, Michigan 13. Yeah, we'll send someone, make sure he's okay. Yeah. All right, be there in a minute. Hey, Matt, I love it, man. I love it. Love it, Matt. I think he was just doing that maybe to catch my attention, picking OU there, but.
Oh man, it's been an off-topic night. But
Three trivia winners tonight. Colin gets a point. Soonerthron gets a point, and then was it a Dalpost? I think.
Dalpost.
Hey, yeah, in the live after that. Because that was elite. Yeah, Matt's laughing. That was funny. Hey, I love it though, Matt. I love that side of you. A little more of that. I don't know about 35-13. Although actually, someone needs to pin this day today.
It's about 50 minutes in.
That could be the right score. If they win 35-13, Matt's getting something, okay? I will personally buy Matt some OU gear, a gift card, maybe to Canes, since Jay was just giving a Canes thing, something if he predicts that score 35-13, that's right. Because I don't think Michigan's offense any good. Hey, hit the like. Yeah, it's been a weird night, I guess, to say the least. We started. I didn't know we had started yet. Bad intro. Horrible conclusion. But everything in the.
Because your shirt.
What?
Because your shirt.
Yeah, Nacho Libre. But hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with us again tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night. I think tomorrow night, Jay, we may have two lives. We'll have to talk about that. But you got the Thunder one for sure. Probably our normal one as well. We'll let you know. Make sure you're subscribed. You'll see everything in the post. We'll make community posts about when we're going live. So, hey, appreciate it. Thanks so much. And we will catch you next time, Sooner Nation. Have a fantastic Friday.
And Soonerthron, they're going 0 for 2 on those days. Cowboys.
Not a chance, Jay.